Hi, I'm Tim Alden with Alden School of Leather Trades. In this week's video, we're going to show you how to do one of these simple leaves. We're just going to go through them over the next couple of weeks, and we're going to show you how to carve out individual leaves. So stay tuned for the next ones. So we're going to carve the first of our 5 leaves here. And so one thing I like to do when I'm cutting my main stem of my flower is I'll cut the one on the left side first. That way I can see it visually as I cut my second one and make sure that I'm parallel and my line is smooth. A lot of times I won't cut all the way to the end. I'll bevel it all the way to the end, but this keeps it from popping up when you bevel that. I'm kind of getting a little loose there. So then we'll go ahead and cut the exterior lines. You want to come into this pretty square, and then you want to make sure you start out square across from that. If you have one coming in above the other, it doesn't really fit. Now that we have that cut out, we can go ahead and bevel this. And do with our number 2 checkered beveler, and we can start in on the stem. Kind of lighten up a little bit. And then we'll turn it around and make sure that we bevel this from both sides. And lighten up when you get to the point. That way you don't pull that tab loose. And we're going to go ahead and bevel the outside. You want to start in deep from the stem because this doesn't need to taper off it. You want it full depth right from the beginning. And roll around there. On a tighter curve, you can either grab a smaller beveler or just tip your tool to the side and just use the corner of it. Go ahead and turn this around. Start from the point there, work our way back. You'll notice in all these Elements videos, my leather isn't very wet. That way you can make your beveling a little bit smoother. You can hit it harder and it has a little bit of resistance. And it's a little easier to get even. Now that we've done the beveling on this, we're going to shade out with our number 1 vertical lined Berry King thumbprint. We're using it as a leaf liner. So you can buy a leaf liner that's actually set at the angle that these need to come out, or you can just make use of your tool and save yourself $30 some and use this one. And so we're going to start in, we want it to be heavy and deep at the stem, and then just fan out. And we're pretty much keeping the same angle to the stem around the curve. So we start out with that angle and we rotate it out as we come around that curve. We're going to go across. We're going to start at a pretty steep angle like we did on the other side. Rotate around as we come across. You want your thumbprint up against that stem, but you don't want it pushing into the stem. This is another thing that's going to help you out. If your leather's a little bit drier, it's not going to want to push into that stem, and you can keep that line nice and crisp and smooth like you beveled it. A lot of times if you over wet your leather, you just make marks where you don't want marks. So we're going to go with our just regular lined veiner here. We're going to go pretty much at the same angle as our vertical line thumbprint. And when we start at the back, we can run these lines out a little bit, but if we went all the way out with them, we would get this far, and then when we got up here, we would be running into our line. So as we approach the tip on the inside of the curve, we're going to shorten these up. And you'll notice that they don't run into each other as it curves around that corner. We can leave them long on the outside, and it's going to look better if we do that. So we'll go pretty long with them, and we're going to go directly across our other lines, and we're going to make sure that they run out there a little bit longer. And so there you have it. We can pretty much just leave that leaf just like that. And there's step one. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope you like these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these videos, and check out our website for more patterns that you can download on your floral carving and design, and check out our schedule, see what's going on. If you might want to take a class, you can always email us or give us a call if you have any questions. Hope you're having a good day. We'll see you next time.